consistency, making a promise to your listener and then sticking to it. I'm going to put out episodes every Monday. I'm going to put out episodes twice a week, 7 times a week, daily, every morning at 6 a.m. or bi-weekly. Once you make that promise, you're going to need to stick to it. That's how you help your listener. That's how you really support your listener. And if you want to eventually do the monetization that we'll talk about here in a moment, the consistency, making that promise and sticking to it with your podcast is one of the best ways that you know that those people, the people that listen to your podcast, are they going to be able to trust you that you're going to follow through in business, or that the recommendations that you have are going to be worthwhile? They will believe and trust more if you're able to keep that consistency. People respect that weekly podcast or that daily podcast. They are impressed by it, and it helps them be more likely to trust you if you're wanting to make money. So let's work on consistency. That was number 2. Number 3 is the outsourcing. A few ways that you can outsource your podcast this year is having a personal assistant, someone right here in your office that maybe they only work part-time. Maybe you outsource it to Fiverr, or there's so many different resources. Maybe you outsource some of that editing so that you can focus on the things that really move your business forward, instead of you focusing on editing your podcast, for example. So you could have a personal assistant. You could work with a virtual assistant. This year, you could hire a VA that is in the Philippines, and you're paying them $3, $4, $5, $6 an hour, and you're able to get all of this stuff off of your plate. So outsource this year. The post-production team, hint, hint, and in full disclosure, Grow Your Show, growyourshow.com, that's my company. Grow Your Show does post-production. We feel like we're the easy button for podcasters, which basically means you press record and we do every dang thing else. Just to name a few things, once you record, it goes up to the cloud. Then my team downloads that episode. We edit it. We write your show notes. We write your title. We publish it. We make all of your social media posts. So we're putting it on Facebook for you. We're putting it on LinkedIn for you. We're doing your blog post for you. And we're emailing your guest. We're creating all these promotional images, a quote card, an audiogram or videogram, and we're emailing that to your guests so that they can share it also. I want you to be thinking about outsourcing. Use a personal assistant, a virtual assistant, or even a post-production team that can handle some of these things. Get them off your plate so you can focus on your business, focus on growing your podcast, focus on monetizing your podcast, and get out of the weeds of editing your own podcast. Have someone else do it.